I remember my mom came in there because they was charging at the door. So my mom knew how good I was. She started going crazy at the door because she talk about, oh, my son shouldn't have to pay. He the performer. Like, I'm like, yo, mom, chill. One of the most tragic things that ever happened in my life, my little cousin died in 2018. And to me, he was like a genius with the music. You know what I'm saying? His name is Rated M. You can find him on SoundCloud right now. But to everybody that know him, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even have to do too much explaining. As soon as people hear the name Rated, they go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like really a genius with his music, the way he would speak to everybody. And when he was younger, he didn't used to let my family listen to his music like that because he would say some curse words or talk about some things that he was going through that he didn't want the family judging him on. But like me as his cousin, we was locked in with the music. You know what I'm saying? My bigger cousin Pistol Pacino, he was locked in with the music too. So we used to go crazy. And then when we lost him, it was just like a heartbreak. But then that actually gave me the encouragement to actually get crazy with the music because I had my first performance right after that at it was at Funkin' Waffles. My mom was there, and then I had Rated all over my shirt, and I performed one of his songs actually. You know what I'm saying? It's called Bend Over. That's on SoundCloud too, so make sure y'all go listen to that. But yeah, I performed one of his songs too as a dedication to him. So like that was my first performance, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, I kind of just started running with it. My next performance was at Studio 54 downtown. And that was Stacy show. And that's crazy because a lot of people think me and Stacy been together for like 10, 15 years, you know what I'm saying? And that's cap because we've been together 4 years now, you know what I'm saying? But our chemistry make it seem like we've been together forever. You know what I mean? So everybody think that I performed at one of her shows. And I remember my mom came in there because they was charging at the door. So my mom knew how good I was. She started going crazy at the door because she talk about, oh, my son shouldn't have to pay. He the performer. Like, I'm like, yo, mom, chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I bust out the money paid, and then they had to go get Stacy. She came to the door, like, what's going on and all that. So like, that's how we met. We met in something crazy. My mom, she still be acting crazy to this day. I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm gonna rewind you a little bit because right before the show, I told the guy, he used to engineer my stuff. So I told the guy, I said, yo, I think I should go in there and do an acapella. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be beating on my chest, spitting my raps and stuff. So I told him, I said, I could do this whole show acapella. That's how confident I was. He was like, nah, we could just do it over the music. So he had to plug his phone into the aux cord. So they called me to the stage. It's crazy. I was dressed like I was going to church. I had a blue button up, tucked in with the slacks on, with the church shoes. You know what I'm saying? Looked like I was coming straight out of like a church event or something. But I went up there, halfway through my first song, the music cut off. Literally, like, and then everybody like, yo, looking around. And in my head, I'm like, yo, I told this guy I should just do a cappella. So right then and there, as soon as the music cut off, like 2-3 seconds later, it clicked, like, yo, just start spitting a cappella. I start spitting my whole thing a cappella. And literally, like, I had the crowd rocking, like, word, you gotta ask Stacy, like, everybody was rocking. And then that's how she knew I was the gift, you know what I'm saying? You can go ask her right now. Word to me. That's how she knew TY was the gift, because I could rock anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But literally, like, and then that's how everything just happened. And then I just started doing every show. Like, literally, like, for years. Like, I was doing every show. I met my boy Foreign. He was a engineer and a producer. I started hopping on beats with him. And then I ran into Smith's on Records, which was Cody and Supreme and all of them. Shout out my boy Pablo. You know what I'm saying? And then we was doing Stacy shows back then, you know what I'm saying? And we was rocking them things back then. I was on like everybody's set, you know what I'm saying? Like I was on everybody's song, everybody's set. I was just getting crazy. And then, know what I'm saying? Me and Stacy started getting acquainted because like at first I was just rocking with her shows. You know what I'm saying? Like we would talk here and there, but then like it wasn't really like we was getting that acquainted. So then like 2019, we started getting real acquainted. You know what I'm saying? And then we started talking, and then 2020 came, and she was still doing the shows. I'm telling you, she was doing shows for years. Everybody was going to her shows. Like, we got ciphers outside her shows and all that. And then, Me being Ty the Gift and her being the Red Poet. You know, we start talking, and then you know what I'm saying, I got the rap, and that's how it happened. It's like, nah, let me stop. You know, I miss how the shows used to be in Syracuse, you know, back in like 2018, 2019, you know, even through 2020, 2021, through the pandemic. It used to be so many people at the shows, you know, like, and I used to do vlogs of the shows, and it used to be so many people inside that people was outside doing ciphers outside the shows, especially the ones at Studio 54. Like, we used to have people, so many people inside. Like, people used to come in, sign a list, you know, like, and like I said, I was one of them people who used to have to sign a list to perform. So I used to see a lot of people sign the list. It used to be about 60 people on that list, and it'd be so many performers that a lot of rappers be like, yo, fuck it, let's just go outside. And people would go outside and start a cipher. And that's how I met a lot of the Double O people, because Swerve used to be out there rapping. I remember Big Keem used to be out there rapping. So I used to bring my phone out and record it, and I used to vlog the whole show. I got vlogs on YouTube, and they used to be so crazy. The vibe used to be so crazy. Everybody used to network and talk. Everybody was doing collab songs and everything, and everybody was performing together, and it was good vibes. Like, that was one thing in Syracuse that never used to really be something that people would come to and just start violence. You know, people would come to them shows, and like I said, it used to be 200 people, and 100 people inside, 100 people outside. And I'm telling you, it used to be so crazy. And then everything just got so watered down. And I think it's because everybody want to do shows. Everybody want to do the same thing. Everybody want to be the one to host the show, put it together. You want to get the same artists to come to the same events every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it start getting so crazy where, you know, everybody ain't making enough content to perform different stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's just gets so crazy where it get watered down now. People feel like they don't want to perform back to back. They don't want to perform in front of the same people, and then people start feeling entitled and all that. So, you know, the game got a little watered down here in Syracuse, and I just wish we could just go back to them years where everybody used to just come to the shows. You know, everybody used to bring their mom to the show. My mom used to come to the shows. I done had friends come from Liverpool to come to the shows. You know, my uncle has performed comedy at a bunch of shows that I performed at, you know. So back in 2020, I had did a vlog for a show that Stacy had did at the Valley Blues House in the Valley. And I was vlogging. I'm talking about I was vlogging outside. I started the vlog inside a car eating McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? And I had got there like probably 10 minutes late, and it was already about 60 people in there already. So then that's why I said I'm gonna start the vlog. And then I was vlogging all night. I remember my cousin had battle rap somebody outside, and then I got clips of him freestyling little 4 bars outside, and then I got Jace on the vlog like, I wanna hear bars. I wanna hear bars. You know what I'm saying? So like it was just mad crazy. Like, the vibes to the shows used to be so fire. Like I said, it just got watered down so much that people don't even want to go anymore. Back then, I think people actually felt like they was doing the music for a reason, because like I said, people would actually network at these shows. A lot of these people wouldn't even be where they at right now if it wasn't for these same events that was happening during these years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like as Syracuse, as a community, we should get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Host these events that everybody could come to, sign up, and perform, and everybody stay the whole time. Because back then, everybody stayed the whole time. Nowadays, people come, they perform, they bounce. And that's not respect to the other people that just stayed there, watched you perform and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wish we could get back to that time, you know.